Okay, now I want to take you step by step through the app and how you can get people to download it. So like I was saying before, you can use a very simple dialogue such as download our iPhone app and take it home, play around for a little bit, and you can see rings in 3D, try them on virtually from your phone, and you can also win a free piece of jewelry by using the app. So it's that simple, and then you can say, okay, take out your iPhone or take out your Android and go to your app store. Most people know where their app store is on their phone, but on the iPhone or iPad, it's a blue icon that you can see right here. And like I said, most people know where this is on their phone. On the Android devices, it's going to be called the Google Play Store. So, but this is going to be the same process, and just have them open up their app store. Sorry. And what you're going to have them do is in the search bar, just type in. They can type in the vowel. They can leave out the, whichever they prefer, and then just click search. And it's always going to be the first app that pops up. And here you can see it says update, but it would, if you didn't already have it downloaded, it would say free or download, and you just have them click that, and they're good to go. That's all it takes. And so if you don't already have it on your phone, I highly recommend putting it on your phone right now. Follow these same steps. And it's very important to walk someone through these steps while they're in the store. For one, if you just say download our app when you get home, you don't really know that they're going to do it. A lot of times people will forget and they won't do it. Also, this will guarantee that they will see your store inside of the app. You don't have to worry about them going home and possibly seeing another store because of the GPS. So this will make sure that you did the work, they will see your store. Once they have it on their phone, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like once they open it. So this is the icon, how it will appear on the phone, little black icon. And what it does is it actually uses automatic GPS to locate the customer to the local jeweler, closest jeweler to them. It's not like type in a zip code or find a retailer function. It's only going to show your store inside of the app here. So this is why you can really market it as your own. And there's really no way to cheat this system. It is just going to show the closest store, one closest store, and that's it. It also locks on the first store that they see when they download it. So that's really important. Even if they go on vacation or go a little away from your store, they will never see anybody else. So this is kind of nice to know. Alright, so this is the first screen that they see when they enter the app. It's an optional registration screen. And you notice I said optional because they can click this little X up at the corner up here at any point in time and not give us their personal information. We have about 30% of people do fill out this form here. And it's usually pretty hot leads if they're willing to give us their personal information like this. And you'll notice that these emails are automatically emailed to you about once every 2 weeks from the app. So you'll get this in a long list of leads from the app, and the email will read the VOW customer registrations. So these people, they've just signed up for more information. I highly recommend to reach out to them, send them a nice little email saying thank you for downloading our app, the VOW, and give them a little brief background on your store. They may not know who you are, so make sure to tell them who you are, how long you've been in business, what services you offer, and maybe let them know about a special promotion or event that you may have going on. And also you'll notice here there's a place to put a promo code. And we do have some marketing materials that utilize this promo code, or you can create your own marketing materials to test your responses this way. So you can create, let's say, a Facebook post and say, download our app and put diamond in the promo code of the registration field, and we'll give you a $100 gift card. That's just an idea, and then you know you'll get this information emailed to you with the customers that did enter that promo code. So it's a way that you can measure different marketing results to get people to download the app. So, alright, so let's go into the app here. I'm not going to go through every feature on the app. It does a lot of cool things, so I recommend to play around with it yourself and get familiar with how it works. But I do want to point out the places where your store will get involved. So first of all, I want to go down here to the Store Info screen. At the very bottom, next to Store Info, you'll see a blue arrow. Alright, so I'm going to click that. So you'll see here, this is where your store's information is going to be featured. You can see it's showing a store for me in Arizona. This is where I was when I first downloaded the app, so it is locked on this store for me. And I can scroll down and see all this contact information here. And you can actually click on everything, and it is what we call hot linked. So if you click on the address, it's going to map you to the store. If you click the phone number, it'll start calling your store. So this is important because we try to make it as easy as possible for customers to contact you in whatever way they want to. So I also recommend to check all this, make sure everything looks right, make sure the email you want it to go to, and that everything goes where you want it to go. If not, please let me know. All right, so now I want to explain to you our rewards program, which, like I was telling you, people can win free jewelry by using the app. Well, this is how. This is really exciting. Here are some of the jewelry that we feature on the app at the moment. This jewelry will change, but what we do is we offer these as free gifts to customers for sharing the app. So just to give you an idea, they get 30 points for sharing on Facebook. They also get 10 points for sharing through text or email. And they get 30 points just for filling out this contact information, which gets forwarded to you from the app. So all they have to do is get to 100 points. It's really easy. And they can choose one of these gifts as a free gift. And what we do is we ship it directly to your store at no charge at all, and they have to come into you to pick it up. So that's the catch there. So it's really meant to drive people from the app into your store. It is one per customer, just to let you know. So, and it gives them all the information on how to do this. So you don't have to worry about explaining the whole process to them. But it is good to know how to get to this screen so you can show them the free gifts that they have available. All right, so now that I explained that, I'm going to go back here to the main menu. So first I want to show you, you can flip through our entire catalog of rings. You'll see style number up at the top here and a short description at the top as well. All right, so that can help you for your reference. But if you just tap on a ring, you'll see it in 3D. And here you can see the pop-up that shows explaining how they can win their free gift. So like I said, you don't have to know the whole process. The app will tell them how to redeem their free gift. All right, and I just clicked the little black arrow at the bottom to open up all of the menu items. And you'll see it's awesome 3D imaging. They can actually move it at their own speed. They can see it on a model hand from all angles like this, and I'm taking my finger and moving it back and forth on the screen right now so they can really see every angle of the ring. It does not leave much to the imagination. But I want to show you our Try It On feature. This is one of our newest features and I think one of the most exciting. So it's this little button to the left that says Try It On. And so what this does, it's actually going to allow them to take a picture of their own hand and put the ring on their hand. I mean, it just couldn't get better. So I took this picture of my hand a little earlier. Don't judge me. And you can see I can move the ring around. I can also adjust my hand and make it bigger or smaller. And then I can go back and adjust the ring, size it up, size it down. You can even turn it. But you get the idea. You get it just right, how you like it on your hand. And it's just as good as trying this ring on in person. So this is a really good selling feature too when you're trying to get someone to download the app. Let them know they can actually try on rings from home. So this is really cool. They can also now save this image once they have it the way they like, and then they can share it on Facebook or through email. So, and again, once they share like this, it is automatically sharing your store attached with it. So this is the best marketing you can ever get. I'm sure you're aware of. Any message your customer puts out there to another customer is worth 10 times more than any marketing message you can broadcast out there. All right, so let's go back here. All right, so we're back at the ring view here. So to the right, we have all of the sharing features. So they can either text, email, or share through Facebook, this ring. But the request a quote is where they're going to be contacting you. So let's say they fell in love with this ring, they want some more information. They're going to tap request a quote, and you're going to see that it's going to automatically write this whole message for you. So you might have already noticed these emails coming to you. You'll notice they all look the same, and it's not because they're alien robots, it's because the app writes the email for them, We want it to be as easy as possible for them to contact you, so that's why we make it do this. Also, it is going to automatically load in your store's email address, so they don't even have to know who you are. These emails are going to be coming to you if you are the closest store to them. So, and I have a template on how I recommend responding to customers from the app, and it's very important that you find someone in your store who's going to be what we call an app manager. So, and I recommend that it's not the store owner. Usually the owner wears too many hats and has a million and one things to do in a day. So I recommend having it be someone else in your store that you can trust to respond to the email inquiries from the app, and who can also be in charge of the other salespeople and keep them motivated about promoting the app and getting people to download it, and maybe even is involved with getting the community to download it as well. So make sure to find an app manager at your store and have them be in communication with me on how to respond to these emails. All right, so we do have a template, but I like to also try different subject lines when you respond to these customers. Don't just use the same subject line, because it's boring and you're going back in their email inbox against who knows what. So you really want to make sure that you use something that's really going to stand out and make sure they're going to open that email and they're going to find it important. So maybe use something like, design your dream engagement ring at Artful Eye Jewelers this weekend, or $200 off your engagement ring, whatever you need to do to get them into the store, because that is always the main goal. You don't want to be going back and forth between email with these customers. You want to get them in the door, and then you can close the deal at that point. So another good thing I want to point out here, if somebody sends you a quote request on a ring that you don't have in stock, we can overnight memo you any of the rings from the app, so don't worry about that. So if somebody wants to see something from the app that you don't have, just give us a call and we'll get that ring to you as quickly as you need it. So keep that in mind as well. But like I said, if you are the app manager, make sure to be in contact with me so we can go into more detail on how to respond to these customers and how to really turn these into sales, because these are hot leads right here. All right, so that's the main things I want to point out about the app. One last thing, though, I'm going to show you how you can kind of get around the app a little faster. We have added this little search function down to the bottom left corner. It's a magnifying glass, and when you click that, you can either search by a certain style number, so let's say 1599. Boom, goes right to that ring, and then you can click it, see it in 3D. So if you're looking for something quickly and what it looks like, use the app to find it. The other thing you can do is search by a certain category. So we've got it broken down into solitaire, halo, pave, vintage, contemporary, and we've even got some two-tone white and rose gold styles on here. So you can search through here if you have someone looking for something in a vintage styling, and then you can flip through like that. So, and we can memo you any of the rings from here if they do see something that they like. So if you have an iPad in your store, I highly recommend have it ready, and if there's something that you're just not finding in the store that day for them, have them flip through the app and see if you can find something on there that they'd like to get in to see. All right, so that can be a great tool for you there.